Uh, I'm presenting the culture of handicrafts of Pakistan. It is a story map series about the culture of handicrafts of Pakistan. You requested 10 locations, but logically 7 location makes sense, and it covers all of the different parts of Pakistan. Handicraft showing the diversity and uniqueness of Pakistan's culture craftwork. It is also defining the art's existence in Pakistani culture. Handicrafts have been the part of Pakistan's culture since independence. People creating their art to express their feelings, their thoughts, and perspective. I'll be in the introduction tab. I'll be showing a few. The first one is a pot, which is handcrafted, handmade. It is typically used for decoration of guest rooms or of living rooms. The second craftwork here is a handcrafted Balochi dress, which can be seen only in the province of Balochistan for ladies living in that province specifically. It is hand stitched, hand knitted, and small pieces of mirrors have been used to decorate it. The third one is a handcrafted fan. We call it panka because it's handcrafted and decorated with different mirrors and different materials, colorful threads. Some people may use it for the practical mechanism. And then I will describe by regions and locations and cities that what handcrafts belong to what city. So first I'll start with the city of Hyderabad. It is in the province of Sindh. As you can see, it's right here. This is an ancient city, consists of people belonging to old cultures. Since then, people have been carrying their tradition and talent in form of art. The first one is glass churiya. It means bangles made of glass. They are very colorful. It represents the colorful nature of Pakistani ladies. And then the second one here is a pottery crafted by the use of mud. Poetry is a very big part of Pakistani culture. Poetry is the traditional art and source of earning living of Pakistani tribe Khomar. They're very artistic people and are making pots and other ceramics for a special kind of clay, from a special kind of clay. These can be seen in rural areas of Pakistan. I mean, people in the rural areas, some people, they just use it as a piggy bank by just making a hole in it and keeping coins in it. Some people take off the head here and keep water inside it just so they can keep the water cool in rural areas. This is a Sindhi ajrak. It is kind of a sheet. You can people in Sindh, they use it for various kinds of work, carrying load, making carpets, using it as a shawl in winter, and various other kinds of functions. And then I'll move on to the second city where the craftwork is very famous. Multan is a city which has people with various kinds of talent. Food is very famous there. Sweets from Multan are famous nationwide. Also, their craftwork is known for itself all over Pakistan. Famous craftwork of Multan is camel skin lamps, oriental rugs, and knotted carpets. As you can see here, these are the knotted carpets, and these are oriental rugs. The tradition of crafting is related to Islamic heritage because these oriental rugs are used to for the prayers and for decorations as well. It also shows the tradition of textile weaving. That textile designs, architecture, and characteristics of our folk culture point to the floral and geometric patterns that are basic to carpet designing. This clearly shows the art of carpet making and designing existed in the region from very old times. This is a camel skin lamp, which is very famous in the area of Multan, and it is crafted only there. The art of decorating camel skin is known as Nakshi. We call it Nakshi because it represents the art of camel skin, and it is a very valuable skin in the city of Multan. I'll move on to another location of Pakistan with a different kind of craft work named Quetta. Quetta is a city known for its good weather. The seasonal fruit comes with it. This city is filled with different kinds of culture. People come from different kinds of places from all over the Pakistan. It has different belongings, different traditions. So first tradition is, this is a very famous sandal. We call it Balochi sandal. It is uh, handcrafted. It needs a lot of precision. While making it needs a lot of strength, because keeping the leather together by hand is very difficult, and usually it is made by leather, and it's handcrafted. Mainly men in that area try to wear it. Another big art of Quetta is the truck art. The owner of the trucks, they love decorating the trucks. It's just a part of the culture. It's part of the industry. The more you decorate the truck, the better value you receive from your customers. It's just different understanding of that region. And the third one is, we call it Balochi topi or Sindhi topi. It's a cap for people of Balochistan and Sindh, specifically to represent them. The shape, the material they have used, the way they knit them is very different from other parts of the world. We'll move on to the city of Lahore. Lahore needs no introduction. It has various kind of craft work existing in it. I will not waste time in getting into all the details. This is a slipper called kusa, which is used for bridal wedding ceremonies. The second one is the craft work of tiles. It is still existing in Pakistan since Mughals. The craft work of tiles. It is a unique thing to do, which requires a lot of patience, a lot of labor, a lot of skills, and it still exists in Pakistan, which is quite unique to see. And then the woodcraft work of Punjab. It is very famous all across Pakistan. Woodcrafting has been a piece of Pakistan's way of life from being. The fundamental center point of woodwork stays in Chinnot, yet it is a woodmanship there has been wide after. And it is a very unique skill which still exists in Pakistan. I'll move on to the second last location with a different craft work, Peshawar. Peshawar is the northern part of Pakistan with a chilled weather. People have made and presented various kinds of art which sets them apart from most areas of Pakistan. This is a marble work. It is very synonymous within Pakistan, which is honored with enormous stores of marble and rock. For a long time, marble has been utilized to make beautiful things, utensils, and craftsmanship that just abandons you in wonderment. The other craft work is an copper ornament. It is not very common to see it, but it still exists, that people still crafting on copper and crafting copper ornaments. And the third one is, people might not even remember, it's a glass lantern. People still craft it. As you can see, they use different kind of colors on the external body to make it look pretty. Some people use it for decoration, and some rural areas of Pakistan need it because they don't have electricity, so they can use it as a lamp light. And the last but not the least unique craft work of Pakistan comes from Kashmir. The valley of Jammu and Kashmir is not only rich in culture and ethnic diversity, but also in art. It's art. This city has various different kinds of craft work. It's even hard to cover all of it, so I will just jump right into the one I have made for the presentation. It's a Kashmiri shawl. It's produced using pashmina and eminent over the world for being the finest. These shawls is described for the sparkling corpulence, splendor, profundity, and continuing characteristics of its hues. They make it with very precision, very they require perfection. That's why this shawl is very famous in subcontinent. And then we have wall hangings from Kashmir. They are found basically in the northern locals of Pakistan and a few areas in Punjab. These these are not very common to see, but still people from Punjab and northern part of Pakistan are working on it. The conventional tapestries are remarkably beautiful and delightful. Nothing illuminates a room superior to these hung on the wall. Even the Western world is finding it out, finding. And the last craftwork I'm here presenting on my map series is Namda. It is a conventional, brilliant floor covering made up of woolen and cotton fiber, which has been physically formed into wanted shape. It is enhanced as a mat on the rugs, in the halls, and on their tiled floor of the houses. Its costs differ with the class of the fairs. For example, a namda is more costly when contains 80% of fleece, that of containing 20% of fleece. The mats are regularly weaved and chain fastened weaving, and essentially wooling and cotton strings are being utilized. So overall, this is my presentation about the project. I hope you all liked it.